Hello, I'm Dana J. Smith, and this is Station to Station, an inside look at MFRD's fire stations. Today, we are at where it all began, Station 1. Come in, let's take a look. Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you.
We are here today with Battalion Chief Blake Insell. How's it going today?
I'm doing good.
That's
Thank
good.
you.
Can you tell me a little bit about Station 1, some history about Station 1?
Yeah, so Station 1 was built in 1964. It currently houses a ladder truck, a heavy rescue, a battalion chief, and a safety officer. So on any normal day, we would have anywhere from 10 to 12 personnel assigned at this station.
Now, how long have you been with MFRD?
I started with the city in 1997 with water and transferred over to fire in 1999.
Now, can you tell me anything about that's unique about Station 1?
Well, you know, it's unique because it's right downtown. So right here off the square, a lot of people like that. The atmosphere of being downtown for the summer concerts and stuff like that.
All right, everyone always raves and loves to hear about what the firefighters are cooking up at the fire hall. So what is your favorite fire meal here at Station 1?
You know, all of them are good, but I guess my favorite would probably be breakfast. On the weekends, we typically come in and we'll have a big breakfast with all the fixings and bacon, sausage, biscuit, and gravy, and eggs, and all of that. So it just kind of gets the pace started, set off for a good shift, a good day with family and friends.
Now, being in the downtown area, about how many calls per service do you all get over here at Station 1?
We average around 6,000 calls a year here, according to our last year statistics.
Now, is it busy over here or a little slow, or can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, no, it's one of the busier stations, actually. Like I said earlier, we run two companies out of here, a ladder and a rescue, so they're staying busy. The battalion chiefs and safeties, we run on any major incident, any fire or anything that may be multiple fatality or hazardous material call or something like that. So it's one of the busier stations in the city, for sure.
Okay. Now, we have all these fire shows going around now. Give us a little information or tell us something that is sort of like a myth or not necessarily all the way true on these fire shows that people commonly think about what goes on.
Well, you know, everybody, a lot of times kids or people come in off the street and want to visit and they want to know where the fire pole is. This station doesn't have a fire pole. We don't have any stations in the city that have a fire pole now. We do have a station on Medical Center Parkway that has a slide. So that's probably a question that we get asked a whole lot, but we don't have.
Now, what if I see it's a basketball court outside? Does the community come over and play basketball with you guys, or how does that work?
You know, that basketball goal is actually very unique to me because that basketball goal my dad had made when I was a child, and it was at my house located in Kittrell.
Oh, wow.
And so he wanted to get it out of the way when I grew up and left, and ours was in pretty bad shape up here, so we ended up relocating that ball goal here. So not a lot of people know that, but it is pretty special to me. And people do stop sometimes in the community and want to play a little bit of basketball, and of course the guys get out here and have a pretty good competition themselves playing in the summertime.
Now, what does a typical day look like around here? I know it's no typical day, but you all run rescue calls as well as fire calls. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We do. You know, we come in every morning and we make sure that all the equipment is ready. The guys will come in, they'll check out trucks, medical bags, PPE, making sure that we're set and ready to go if we do have a call. And so at that point we'll clean the station, and then we'll typically have breakfast, and then usually it's pretty quick depending on the time of year, whether we're doing training or hydrant flowing, hose testing, all kinds of stuff. Just like today we have our trucks are being rotated through our fleet department to do pump test, aerial test, and ground ladder testing. So it's just something all the time, really, and it just kind of rotates through depending on what season it is. So we come in pretty early and hit the ground running.
Yes. Now, do you have a favorite memory about Station 1 during your career?
You know, my favorite memory probably just goes back to when I first started. It was a childhood dream to be able to hop on a fire truck, and back then we had open station trucks, so we wasn't inside a cab, and just to get on that truck and roll down Vine Street and a dream come true. You know, that's probably one of my greatest memories.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about all the gear and things that firefighters have to wear each day?
Yeah, so as you can see here, a lot of this gear on this wall is our regular structural PPE that we use for fighting fire. We also have medical PPE, and then we'll have special operations gear as well. This particular station, we run trench, structure collapse, USAR. At Station 4, we do swift water rescue, or all kinds of water rescue actually, and ropes, high angle, low angle. At Station 11, they do hazmat and confined space. So depending on the technicality, it depends on the different types of PPE that they have.
Thank you so much, Battalion Chief Insel, for allowing us to come by, and thank you so much for sharing more about Station 1.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming by.
Yes, you're welcome. Faithfully serving downtown Murfreesboro since 1964, Station 1 continues to be a vital part of our community. Responding to over 6,000 service calls, we appreciate the dedication and commitment to this hardworking team of firefighters. For more information about your local fire stations, visit www.murfreesborotn.gov/MFRD and click on the fire stations icon.